Okay, the first thing you need to understand to be successful in this business is understand the process. You've got to understand the process. If you do, then obviously it's going to be a benefit to you. But in essence, what you have a senior that needs to go to a community. All right. And then how do you get that senior to that community? Obviously, that's the process that I teach you in the academy, but I want to share a little bit right now. Now, this senior, I just got a lead probably 15, 20 minutes before I got on this video. And it was a senior, her family member calling, and the senior is at home. So the senior could be at home. They could be at a skilled nursing facility, could be at a hospital, and then they all need to go to a community if they are requiring ADLs, activities of daily living. They require things like med management, showering, eating, getting dressed, things like that, right? Now, to go to a community, but what type of community? There's all kinds of different communities, right? There's independent communities. There's assisted living, memory care, all that kind of stuff. I want to teach you all that in the academy. Don't get bogged down with this, but you got to understand the process. It's like anything in any industry. You know, I used to work for dairy a long time ago as a chemical salesman. Well, when I first got into dairy, I didn't know what in the heck I was doing, right? Never stepped foot on a dairy that I can remember. Maybe, well, when I was a little kid, go get some chocolate milk, some chocolate milk. But outside of that, I didn't know anything about cows and freestall barns and all that. I had to learn it. You might not understand this industry about the senior living industry, but you need to understand the process, and that's all this is, okay? So that's the process. There's a lot to go into it, right? There's all kinds of documentation, and that's that place right there. You know, there's a contact form, there's an assessment that goes on. There's we got California's a 602. There's COVID kind of thing. There's all kinds of a list of things you need, but then you need to understand the dynamics at the beginning for family dynamics and how to adequately articulate what is going to happen and do it from a place of empathy and all that kind of stuff I teach you. But that is the process. So you need to fully understand that if you're going to be successful in this industry, because a lot of people, what they try to do is they try to just get a name and number and drop it off at a community. The communities are wising up nowadays. They don't do that anymore. At least most of them don't that I know of, because they want to deal with a legitimate business, someone that is licensed, insured, someone who knows the process, because they don't want just a name and number. Go get them. They might get a finder's fee, you know, a small one. They might give you a couple $100, but you're not going to make the national average of $3,000 for a move-in. Do you realize that? For every move-in, the national average is $3,000. Now, if you're in a big city, you're probably closer to $4,000, but $3,000 is what you're going to make when you do a move-in. So the second thing you need to fully understand, and I'm going to get to this over here in a second. These are the things I'm going to give you. So stay with me. Don't leave. All right. But you need to understand lead generation. What is lead generation? How do you do lead generation? I've got students that came to me that tried this business because they understood the process, but did not fully comprehend lead generation. And they try to do this on their own, and they failed miserably. They came to me after 8 months of trying to get referral agreements, trying to get all this stuff going, and then they started getting leads. It's lead generation. I teach you a bunch of strategies. Now, if you drop down the YouTube channel anywhere and look up lead generation, they're going to try to get you into some sort of funnel. You know, you can do stuff on social media. You can do ads. There's all kinds of different things you can do. I'm going to teach you some bare bones strategy, okay, that I use. I'm not real big into funnels. Maybe I'm not, because I'm not an expert in that area. I'm not an expert in the whole area of leads, but I get leads continuously. And if you'll know more about me, I mean, that's my company, Stafford Senior Solutions. I don't know if you can see that in the video. I've got a marketing director now. We got billboards all over the place in the city, and we know how to do leads. Now, you don't need to get a marketing director. You don't need to get billboards and all that stuff. I did this from a little less than $30 to get started. I'm going to teach you how to get in my academy with no money down. So you can actually do this for less than $30. Just get some business cards and get a cheap website for $9.99 a month, right? You do some of those things, you're golden. So social media, just before I came online, I got a call of a lead, and that lead came from my social media. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Now, if you start to follow me, I got a lot of followers on LinkedIn, but when you get into Instagram, Facebook, a couple others like that, I got hardly any followers, right? You don't necessarily need a lot of followers. Now it helps. Now I'm not discounting that. It helps to have a lot of followers, but you don't necessarily need a lot of followers to get leads. And I'm going to teach you how to build relationships with social workers, social service directors, how to get into hospitals. My marketing director just got a contact within a hospital a couple of days ago. We're going to start getting leads for one of the hospitals that are locally. How do we do that? I'm going to teach you that in the academy. The third thing you need to understand is negotiation. Now, a lot of your senior referral agencies do not do this. Okay, they don't do this because of two reasons. One, they either don't know how to do it, or they don't want to do it because they lose money. Okay, so you don't know how to do it, or they lose money. And the reason they lose money is we see ourselves more as an advocate for seniors than we do as referral agencies. So we'll work with seniors to get the best price possible and keep the care up. Well, if you kind of figured it out, I make a percentage off the move-in, and that's where the national average of $3,000 a move-in comes into play. Well, if I had to get that price down, lower, well, so does my level of pay gets lower. But I'm okay with that. That's one of the strategies I'll teach in the academy, because I get a lot of leads beyond that, because people are going around saying, hey, Stafford Senior Solution not only helped my mom get into a fantastic place, but he saved her $500, saved her $1,000 a month, saved her a couple $100. I mean, just whatever it is, right? It varies. There's a lot of variables. So it does vary from place to place and from person to person. But that is the three areas you've got to master. You've got to fully comprehend to be successful in this industry, is fully understand the process, lead generation, and negotiation. Now, let's get to the three things that I want to give you. Okay. The first one is I'm going to teach you how to get into the only senior referral academy in the country, Senior Referral Academy. You can go to seniorhomebusiness.com and you can look us up. But I'll put that on the screen in just a second if you want. But no money down. I'll teach you how to get into this academy with no money out of pocket. It's unbelievable. I'll teach you that. All you got to do is text me. When you see the number on the screen a little bit later, stay with me. When you see it on the screen, text me and let's set up an appointment. I'm extremely busy. I got a lot of clients. I deal with a lot of people, students from 24 different states, but I'll teach you how to do that. I'm also going to offer you a 7-day free training. Okay, 7 days. And all you got to do is text me. Let me know you want to be a part of that. That requires no money. You don't even need to get into the academy for this initial 7-day free training. I do a training with my students every day. And I mean every day, 7 days a week, not just Monday through Friday, 7 days a week. It's a live. They ask me questions. We have an online course, but it's more of a community. My students text me. They call me. I help them with deals. I don't make any money from that. I just want to see them successful, because I believe I'm living vicariously through them. So when they help a senior, I mean, I'm helping that senior, but I don't take any money from that. The money is initial payment up front. But again, I'm going to teach you how to get in, no money down. So you'll get that 7-day free training if you want to be a part of that. And it's not just with me. It's not like, on YouTube, you can get this stuff for free too, right? But it's part of my private group that I do a live every day with my students. So you'll see the students in that live, and you'll be able to network with them if you want, ask them questions. You'll be able to, post some comments. Then don't come in trying to sell your stuff. Don't come in and try to sell whatever you're doing on the side, some insurance, little gadgets, all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. But just 7 days interaction. So it's real people that are working this business. Some of my students are working full time, killing it. Some are working part time, still killing it. Some are just got started yesterday. I got a student just started yesterday. So what can you make in this industry? I'm going to show that to you right now. Again, average $3,000 a move-in. So you take that. If you're working part-time, you'll get 2 move-ins a month. That's going to give you a gross $6,000 times 12. It's going to give you $72,000 a year on a part-time basis, just doing 2 move-ins a month. Now, when you get into 2.5, 3, obviously the math goes up and you'll be in the 6 figures. Now, why is that so important? Because you're probably following people that are making 7 figures, 8 figures, 9 figures, all that on YouTube as whether it be, they're just on YouTube doing their channel, or there's people I follow too. They have have 10 businesses, 20 businesses, and they're killing it, right? I follow them. But the national average of income is about $56,000 a year. So to get from 56 to 1 million or 7 figures, that's a big jump. Let me teach you how to get from 5 figures to 6 figures. Let me teach you how to get that $100,000 and then stay with me for a couple of years and see that income grow to 150 to 180. What would that do to you if you're making 56 right now? And I could teach you with no money out of your pocket, free daily training. And I'm going to get to the top one in a second. That's not just a referral fee, it's something else. But here, going from 56 to 100K, what would that do to you? How would that make you feel? Some of you are going, whoo, baby, I can go on vacation. I can buy that car I've always wanted. I can take my baby out for dinner every night. I can do whatever, buy toys for the kids. You do all kinds of stuff, right? So I'm going to teach you how to do that. I'm telling you, that was liberating for me when I went from 56 to 70 to 80. And then when I finally got into 6 figures, man, it was like I was making $1 million. Now, I know it's not. I told that to somebody a couple of years ago, and they were like, well, $1 million is 7 digits. 100,000 is 6. That's a big difference. No joke, man. But I'm talking emotionally, you feel like you're more of and money's not everything. Okay, I understand that. But you feel more satisfied. You can help more people. You can solve more problems. People in my family that need certain things or want certain things, and I want certain things, man, more money I make, the easier it becomes, right? So I want to teach you how to get there. Again, no money down, free daily training, $3,000 on average for the referral fee that you'll make. And you come on board, no money down, get into the free training. Let me show you how to make $3,000 this month. So how does that feel for you? No money down, no money out of pocket. I'm going to let you get in a 7-day free training. And let me teach you how to, once you get in the academy for no money down, I'm going to teach you how to get $3,000 this month. I'm going to be your coach. I'm going to be your mentor. I'm going to show you there's no extra money required for that. There's a lot of people today that would do an online course, and then they would go to, okay, well, let's get you to coaching. Let's get you to consultation. Let's get you all the way down, kind of building it up, right? Get you in for a low fee here and just keep going down the line. I don't do that. Now, I do some consultation. If you ever go to my website, seniorreferralbusiness.com, you'll see the drop down in a little bit. I do some consultation, but that's a whole nother thing. That's me actually working a lot harder in a lot of different areas. But to get into the academy, I always provide the coaching. I think that is essential to the success of anybody that's a part of an online course. You need the coaching. If you don't get the coaching, you're probably trying to learn content that has made the creator successful, the person that designed the course, wrote the course, but it may not be super clear to you. And that's where I feel like my students get a huge benefit by contacting me anytime they want. Text me, call me, and then I do these daily lives, again, 7 days a week. That is, when you get into it for free, you can scroll down and see that I do it every single day. And they give me questions and all that. I think that's super important for you to not only see what I do in these teachings, these daily lives, sometimes are teachings. A lot of times it could just be something I'm experiencing in my business. But sometimes I do lives and I show them a tour that I'm doing. I go to a certain community and I'll show them that. Just very different things. I want it to become real to you, and I want you to make money. So those are the 3 things that I want to encourage you to sign up for to get today. Number 1, if you're remotely interested in starting a 6-figure home business, you want to get past that $56,000 barrier, get to $100,000, get from 5 figures to 6 figures. You want to start working out of your house, not because you had to during the pandemic, because you want to, because you get to walk around barefoot if you want, work in shorts if you want, wear what you want, and get leads and all of this and make the money that you greatly deserve. If that's you, go ahead and text me. I'm going to put it up on the screen in a second. Be patient. I got to walk back to my computer, but I'll put it up. Text me and let's schedule a time for you and I to talk. And I will get you in the academy if you want. No money down, but at least get you that free training. And then I'll show you how to make $3,000 this month if you hop into the academy. Seniorhomebusiness.com. There's my number, 559-210-4152. If you'd like to text me and schedule an appointment, I would love to hear from you. You can try to text me or call me anytime you want, and I'll see if I answer. I am extremely busy, but I'll make time for you. I make time for all my students, and I would love to help you out. So Again, 559-210-4152. Text me. Let's get an appointment and let's get about 15, 20 minutes on the phone. And let me show you how to make this become a reality of you working out of your house, of you helping people at no cost, no obligation, and making six figures. Or you can work part-time and do 2 move-ins a month and add $72,000 to what you're already making. So maybe your spouse has a really good job and they're making $180,000 and you stay home and you stay home with the kids, and now you kind of got behind the 8 ball and not sure what to do. And you're like, man, I really want some purpose in my life. I really want to be able to do something. And this could be that very thing where you help people, no cost, no obligation, but you make a great deal amount of money on the back end. So I would love to hear from you. Again, seniorreferralbusiness.com. You can watch a free webinar if you want. You know, if you follow me, I hate those things, but I got one just in case you want to watch it. And there's the phone number. You can call me or text me. Would love to hear from you. Until next time, God bless.